Everybody, have you seen that Camp Lejeune commercial? This is for, I'm trying to help you, veterans out. Oh, yeah. That Camp Lejeune video, underground, 55-gallon drums underground leaking into the water supply. And the people that lived on the base, families of the soldiers and everything, the soldiers and their families, are now have a lawsuit for many, many, many different problems. Why didn't any of you ask, where did these 55-gallon drums underground that fucked up the water system, that fucked up the people, where did they come from? Well, let me tell you where they came from, folks. Me and my wife spent some time down in Limestone County, Alabama. Down in Limestone County, Alabama, they had a town called Huntsville, Alabama, that was it was northeast of them, I believe, or at least north of Athens, Alabama. When me and my wife, we got in our motor home and we spent about 9 months out in our motor home. We spent 9 months out just going to see people we wanted to see before we parked the motor home permanently. And I didn't know that. My wife knew that. She just didn't let me in on it. But we went down to my parents' house and parked on their property and stayed there for 3 or 4 months. And I did a lot of videos down there on the government and shit. And I was being told about a thing that was going on at the Redstone Arsenal. Now, at the Redstone Arsenal, they found out same thing. Leaking underground 55-gallon drums of stuff. The drums were rusting out, and all this stuff that was in them was being just leaked out into the ground heavily. So I started looking into what in the hell are they what are they talking about? 55-gallon drums rusting out and this chemicals. All this shit comes from World War I and World War II shit, folks. This was your Republicans and Democrats at that time who controlled the military and demanded certain shit to be made. Now, they're not going to tell you about this shit. They're only going to claim it only happened in one place. Well, I'm going to tell you about the second place that I know it happened in. That's the Redstone Arsenal, Huntsville, Alabama. There were so many people, and this was, let's see, this has been at least 6-7 years ago, folks, when I was down there and researching this shit up close and personal. On top of it, recording, doing videos and shit of this stuff down there. I did stuff on the NASA Space Center that was down there too, folks. I did videos on all that shit. Well, they were saying how at the end of World War II, and probably not just that one, but at least when World War II was starting to gear down, well, people, they had done made all these chemical weapons that were outlawed. The Geneva Convention and all that shit. Oh, yeah. This shit wasn't legal to have. Not even in America. Well, they had to do something with it because they knew there wasn't going to be any more world wars at this time. So what they figured, on many bases across the entire United States, they dug some massive holes. And all these chemical weapons, the chemicals, they put into 55-gallon drums and buried them in these, just piled them up in these massive holes underground on all these bases across the United States. And make no mistake, folks, it wasn't just Camp Lejeune or whatever they're calling that down there. There was many of them. They're just not talking about the many. They're talking about the one they've been busted for already. And this is what I don't understand, is nobody's busted Redstone Arsenal for the same thing. Maybe they have. Maybe there is a massive class action lawsuit going on down there too. But I know I was over there recording the videos, trying to get in to the base or find people that knew about those chemicals that were leaking out into the ground. And I was told by everybody they were for chemical weapons. Who knows what the fuck they were, is what I'm saying at this point. Because they weren't going to tell me the truth any more than they're going to tell you the truth today. Oh, I know you guys think because of Watachi and Watachi Running Free only has 29 subs on one channel, 16 on another, and this and that. I've never had nothing. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just a new channel. Well, people, I've been involved in a lot of crap. And I stuck my nose in a lot of government shit. How about one of you guys letting me know if there's some kind of class action lawsuit going on down there at the Redstone Arsenal in Huntsville, Alabama, for the chemical weapons they already claimed, the government already claimed was in the ground and leaking. Because I don't hear nobody talking about that base or any one of the other probably 100 or 200 bases spread out within any borders of anything the American government claims to control, because they'll bury it anywhere. People, God loves you. I love you. Till next time. Walk with Jesus. Follow Jesus. Do what he did. These people, they are the ones that have destroyed the climate. They are the ones that have destroyed the water, the land, the food, everything. If you keep following them, don't expect Jesus or God to back you. And just so you guys know, the reason I have a red look to my face is because of this damn heater I have sitting, let's see, right here on my desk. And it is red. This is why everything looks red. It's cold, cold, cold right here. There's the Watachi XJ. Still rolling. Just like me. Supposed to be dead over at least a year ago, according to the doctors. I ain't lying to you, folks. They told me 6 months I'd be dead. It's been 2 years since I stopped dealing with them. They told me 6 months I'd be dead. I'm not. See you guys. Love you. Follow Jesus' path. That's all I ask. I don't care whether you believe me or not. That's on nobody. It ain't going to affect your life in any way, shape, or form if you believe me on anything other than seek Jesus' path. That'll be the only thing that can affect your life. My life, I've got my teachers. I've got my guide. I got my Father. I don't need anything else. Love you.